Have you noticed that your erections are not as strong as they used to be, even when everything else in life seems normal? Maybe mornings are quiet, or intimacy feels like it's losing its spark. Gentlemen, what I'm about to share can completely change that. There's a natural secret point in your body, and massaging it correctly can increase blood flow, boost sexual energy, and help you achieve a strong, firm erection in minutes. No pills, no expensive devices, just a simple, science-backed method that taps into your body's own power. I'm Dr. Emily Collins, a urologist with years of experience helping men over 50 restore confidence, vitality, and peak sexual performance, and today I'm going to guide you through this step by step. First, let's understand why this works. Erections are all about blood flow. The penis needs a surge of oxygen-rich blood to become fully rigid, and as men age, small arteries can stiffen or narrow, making it harder to achieve maximum firmness. Low testosterone or stress can contribute, but often the real limiting factor is circulation. By stimulating a specific point naturally present in your body, you can open those pathways, improve blood delivery, and enhance erection quality almost instantly. Now, I want you to picture this as a reset button for your sexual performance. Just a few minutes of precise, gentle massage on this secret point triggers a cascade of effects: increased blood flow, heightened sensitivity, and enhanced nitric oxide production, which relaxes the blood vessels and allows the penis to fill fully. Men who've applied this method consistently report stronger, longer-lasting erections, more confidence in intimacy, and an overall improvement in sexual energy and stamina. Before we dive into the exact technique, do me a favor, leave a comment sharing whether you've noticed a decline in your erections or sexual energy. It helps me understand your experience and connect with other men facing the same challenges. Hit the like button if you want more practical, no-nonsense tips to improve sexual health naturally, and check that you're subscribed so you don't miss any updates. What you're about to discover next could surprise you and transform your mornings, your confidence, and your bedroom performance. Stay with me, because in the next part, I'll show you exactly how to locate and stimulate this secret point, step by step, so you can start seeing results immediately and safely. To truly understand why this secret point works, we need to look deeper into how erections happen and why they weaken over time. Erections are primarily a vascular phenomenon. The penis contains spongy tissue called the corpora cavernosa, which fills with blood during arousal. For this to happen efficiently, the arteries supplying the penis must be elastic, responsive, and unobstructed. After the age of 50, these small vessels often lose flexibility, and nitric oxide production, the molecule that signals blood vessels to dilate, decreases significantly. This is why many men notice slower, softer, or inconsistent erections, even when their testosterone levels remain within normal ranges. It's not just blood flow, nerve sensitivity plays a critical role as well. The nervous system controls the signals that trigger an erection. Over time, subtle changes in nerve function can reduce responsiveness, making stimulation less effective and delaying full rigidity. Stress, fatigue, and poor circulation exacerbate these changes, creating a cycle where the penis receives less blood, the nerves fire less efficiently, and erections become weaker. Understanding this mechanism is crucial because it reveals why external stimulation of specific points in the body can produce immediate, measurable effects. The point we will focus on in this video connects directly to the autonomic nervous system, which regulates involuntary bodily functions, including blood flow. Stimulating this point naturally encourages the release of nitric oxide and relaxes surrounding muscles, effectively opening up restricted blood pathways. It's like giving your arteries a gentle push, allowing them to deliver blood to the penis more effectively, and it works even in men who have struggled with weaker erections for years. Beyond the physical mechanisms, emotional and psychological factors influence erection quality. Confidence, stress, and relaxation directly impact circulation and nerve responsiveness. Men who feel anxious about performance often experience constricted blood vessels and delayed responses. By using a natural point that integrates both neurological and vascular benefits, you not only support physical blood flow but also reinforce confidence and mental readiness, creating a feedback loop that improves sexual performance over time. In addition, lifestyle elements such as hydration, nutrition, and daily movement significantly affect how responsive this point will be. Proper hydration keeps blood volume stable, ensuring that when the point is stimulated, the surge of blood can fully reach the penis. Antioxidant-rich foods and nutrients that support endothelial health strengthen the vessel walls, further amplifying results. This holistic understanding of anatomy, circulation, nerve function, and overall health sets the foundation for why this technique is so effective and why it can restore firmness even in men who thought their best sexual years were behind them. Now that we understand how circulation and nerve function influence erections, it's time to introduce the natural point that can trigger an immediate response. This point is located along the perineum, the area between the scrotum and the anus. While it might sound simple, its effect on blood flow and erectile strength is profound. The perineum contains a dense network of nerves and small arteries that feed directly into the penis, meaning that even light, precise stimulation can create a surge of blood, enhancing rigidity and sensitivity almost instantly. The beauty of this point lies in its accessibility and its direct connection to the autonomic nervous system. By targeting it correctly, you are essentially sending a signal that relaxes the pelvic muscles and opens the arteries supplying the penis. This is a natural, non-invasive way to boost erections without medication, devices, or complicated routines. Men who regularly stimulate this point report firmer erections, faster arousal, and a noticeable increase in sexual confidence, even if they've struggled with weaker responses for years. It's important to note that the effectiveness of this point depends on proper technique. Pressure, angle, and timing all influence results. Gentle, rhythmic massage stimulates the nerves and promotes nitric oxide release, which relaxes blood vessels and encourages optimal blood flow. Too much force can cause discomfort, while too little may not engage the full neurological and vascular response. This balance is what makes the technique both safe and highly effective. From a physiological perspective, stimulating this point not only increases blood flow to the penis but also enhances overall pelvic circulation. This improves oxygenation and nutrient delivery to surrounding tissues, supporting healthy erectile function. In addition, it strengthens the connection between your nervous system and vascular response, which can improve spontaneous erections over time, making sexual activity more predictable and satisfying. Emotionally, the impact is equally significant. Men often feel frustrated or anxious when their erections are weaker than in previous years. Engaging this point correctly can provide an immediate boost, reducing performance anxiety and reinforcing confidence. The psychological feedback alone can make a noticeable difference, as feeling in control of your sexual performance encourages relaxation, further improving vascular and nerve responsiveness. Combined with consistent application and supportive habits like hydration, balanced nutrition, and gentle exercise, the perineum point becomes a powerful tool for sexual vitality. It's not a temporary trick, it's a natural mechanism that restores function by working with the body's own systems. Understanding and respecting this point unlocks a method to reclaim strong erections, renewed confidence, and enhanced intimacy, even after decades of struggle or diminished sexual energy. Now that you know the location and importance of the perineum point, it's time to focus on the exact technique to maximize its benefits. First, privacy and comfort are essential. Find a quiet space where you can relax for a few minutes. Tension or distraction will reduce the effectiveness of the stimulation. Sit or lie in a comfortable position, ensuring the pelvic area is fully accessible. Some men prefer lying on their back with knees slightly bent, while others find a seated position with feet flat on the floor works best. Experiment to see which position allows the easiest access and most comfortable pressure. Next, the method of stimulation is critical. Begin by placing clean fingers gently on the perineum, the soft tissue between the scrotum and anus. Start with light, circular motions, gradually increasing pressure as tolerated. The goal is not to cause discomfort or pain but to engage the underlying nerves and small arteries effectively. The rhythm should be steady and deliberate, allowing the nervous system to respond. Think of it as awakening the body's natural pathway for increased blood flow rather than forcing an immediate reaction. Pay attention to timing. Initial sessions may take 2 to 3 minutes of focused massage to feel a subtle response. Over time, as the nerves and blood vessels adapt and strengthen, responses can become quicker and more pronounced. Gentle variations in pressure and angle help stimulate different nerve fibers, enhancing the overall effect. Avoid abrupt or aggressive movements, as these can overstimulate the area, cause irritation, and reduce sensitivity. In addition, coordination with breath enhances results. Deep, slow breaths increase oxygenation and relaxation, supporting optimal blood flow. Inhale while applying gentle pressure, and exhale as you release. This combination of touch and mindful breathing encourages the body to respond naturally, promoting a surge of blood into the corpora cavernosa. Consistency is key. Apply this technique daily or during sexual arousal sessions to reinforce neural and vascular pathways. Over weeks, men notice stronger, longer-lasting erections, faster response times, and greater confidence in intimacy. Supporting habits like staying hydrated, engaging in light pelvic exercises, and maintaining overall cardiovascular health amplify the benefits of this massage. Finally, observe the feedback from your body. Each man's sensitivity and response are unique, so adjust pressure, angle, and duration accordingly. Pay attention to subtle changes in firmness, warmth, and sensation. This natural, step-by-step approach not only provides immediate improvements in erectile function but also strengthens long-term sexual health, creating a foundation for consistent, reliable performance and enhanced pleasure for both you and your partner. While stimulating the perineum point can trigger immediate improvements in erectile function, combining it with supportive daily habits and proper nutrition amplifies the results significantly. Circulation, hormonal balance, and vascular health are all influenced not only by direct stimulation but also by what you eat, how you hydrate, and the lifestyle choices you make each day. Understanding and integrating these elements can transform short-term gains into sustained sexual vitality. First, hydration is fundamental. Blood is more than a transport system, it's the medium that delivers oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to the penis and surrounding tissues. Dehydration thickens blood, making it harder for arteries to expand and limiting the effectiveness of any stimulation. Men over 50 are particularly prone to underhydration, as the body's thirst response diminishes with age. Sip water consistently throughout the day, and consider adding natural electrolytes like magnesium, potassium, or trace minerals. These support optimal blood pressure, vessel elasticity, and overall vascular responsiveness. Nutrition also plays a pivotal role. Foods rich in antioxidants and nitric oxide precursors directly enhance vascular function. Leafy greens such as spinach, arugula, and beetroot provide nitrates that the body converts into nitric oxide, dilating blood vessels and improving blood flow to the penis. Dark chocolate, cocoa, and flavonoid-rich fruits such as berries help relax the arteries and protect endothelial tissue from oxidative stress. Incorporating these foods into your diet supports longer, stronger, and more reliable erections, especially when combined with perineum stimulation. Healthy fats are another key component. Monounsaturated and medium-chain triglycerides, found in foods like avocados, olive oil, and coconut oil, provide the building blocks for testosterone production. Hormonal balance is essential for sexual energy, libido, and erection strength. Without sufficient testosterone, even optimal blood flow may not translate into fully rigid erections. By combining these nutrients With consistent stimulation, men can achieve better sexual performance while supporting overall vitality. Daily movement and exercise reinforce these effects. Cardiovascular activity, pelvic floor exercises, and light stretching increase blood circulation, strengthen erectile tissue, and improve nerve function. A 10 to 15-minute walk after meals not only aids digestion but also stimulates pelvic blood flow, enhancing the responsiveness of the perineum point. Core and glute exercises strengthen the muscles surrounding the pelvic region, supporting more effective erections and longer-lasting stamina during sexual activity. Finally, lifestyle factors such as sleep quality, stress management, and avoiding smoking or excessive alcohol intake profoundly impact the body's ability to respond to natural stimulation. Sleep is the time when hormone levels peak and blood vessels repair, so restorative nights allow the perineum point to work optimally. Stress constricts arteries and suppresses nitric oxide production, reducing responsiveness, while avoiding harmful habits ensures that the circulatory and nervous systems remain primed for sexual performance. When you integrate these habits with precise point stimulation, you create a holistic approach that not only improves erections in the moment but strengthens long-term sexual health, energy, and confidence. This combination of massage, nutrition, hydration, and lifestyle transforms temporary gains into lasting vitality, ensuring that your sexual performance becomes stronger, more reliable, and fully natural over time. Even with the correct technique and supportive habits, there are common mistakes that can reduce the effectiveness of perineum point stimulation and compromise sexual performance. Understanding and avoiding these errors is crucial for maximizing results, protecting sensitive tissue, and ensuring consistent erections over time. The first mistake is applying too much pressure too quickly. While it may seem intuitive to push hard for an immediate response, excessive force can damage small blood vessels, reduce nerve sensitivity, and even create soreness or irritation. Gentle, controlled movements are far more effective, allowing the nervous system to respond naturally and the blood vessels to relax and open efficiently. Another frequent error is neglecting consistency. Many men try the technique sporadically, expecting instant and lasting results. While some response may occur on the first attempt, the full benefits are achieved only through regular, mindful practice. Consistent stimulation strengthens the connection between the nervous system and vascular pathways, improves pelvic muscle coordination, and encourages reliable erections over time. Skipping sessions interrupts this adaptation and reduces long-term effectiveness. A third mistake is poor body positioning. Incorrect posture can compress nerves, restrict blood flow, or create tension in surrounding muscles, limiting the benefits of the massage. Men often hunch forward or use awkward positions that interfere with circulation. Optimal positioning, such as lying on the back with knees slightly bent or sitting comfortably with feet flat, ensures proper alignment, allowing full engagement of the nerves and arteries associated with the perineum point. Experimenting with small adjustments helps identify the posture that produces the strongest, most comfortable response. Failing to integrate supportive habits is another critical error. Even perfect technique may be less effective if the body is dehydrated, poorly nourished, or stressed. Adequate hydration, a nutrient-rich diet, and cardiovascular activity are essential to keep blood vessels responsive and hormone levels balanced. Without these foundational elements, stimulation alone will have limited impact, and erections may remain weaker than desired. A final common mistake is ignoring subtle feedback from the body. Every man's sensitivity and response differ, and the perineum point may react differently depending on individual circulation, nerve health, or overall energy. Ignoring discomfort, numbness, or lack of response and continuing with the same approach can reduce effectiveness or cause minor injury. Paying attention to what your body signals and adjusting pressure, duration, and frequency accordingly ensures both safety and optimal performance. By recognizing these errors, excessive pressure, inconsistency, poor positioning, neglecting lifestyle factors, and ignoring bodily feedback, men can refine their technique, protect sensitive tissue, and maximize results. Avoiding these pitfalls transforms a simple massage into a powerful, natural method to restore erectile function, improve confidence, and support long-term sexual health, making erections stronger, more reliable, and fully under control even as the body ages. After consistently applying the perineum point technique and supporting it with proper nutrition, hydration, and lifestyle habits, men begin to notice significant improvements in sexual performance. Erections become firmer and more reliable, arousal occurs more quickly, and the overall quality of intimacy increases. These effects are not temporary. With regular practice, the body adapts, reinforcing neural pathways and improving blood flow, which leads to long-lasting sexual vitality. Consistency is the key. Just as with any natural method, sporadic effort produces limited results. Integrating this practice into a daily or routine sexual health regimen ensures that the gains compound over time, allowing you to maintain strong, confident erections well into your 50s, 60s, and beyond. The visible results often appear within the first few sessions, but the most profound benefits emerge after weeks of consistent application. Many men report not only stronger erections but also heightened sensitivity, improved stamina, and a renewed sense of sexual confidence. This natural approach works synergistically with the body's systems. Increased nitric oxide levels relax blood vessels, enhanced pelvic circulation supports tissue health, and regular stimulation reinforces nerve responsiveness. Combined with supportive habits, hydration, nutrient-rich meals, exercise, and sufficient sleep, the technique optimizes erectile function, overall energy, and vitality. Importantly, this method empowers men to take control of their sexual health without reliance on medications, devices, or invasive procedures. It restores confidence, reduces performance anxiety, and helps men reconnect with their bodies in a meaningful, effective way. By following the recommended steps, listening to bodily feedback, and maintaining supportive lifestyle habits, men can ensure consistent results and enjoy improved sexual experiences naturally. If you've followed this guide and are ready to reclaim your sexual performance, take a moment to engage with this content. Leave a comment below, sharing your experience or the changes you've noticed in your erections, stamina, or confidence. Hit the like button if you found this method useful, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel to continue receiving practical, science-backed tips for men's sexual health. Your feedback not only supports the channel but also helps other men discover these natural, empowering techniques. Remember, true sexual vitality is built on understanding your body, maintaining consistency, and integrating supportive habits. There's no shame in exploring natural solutions, and with the right approach, every man can achieve strong, firm erections and regain confidence in the bedroom. For continued improvement, check out additional resources and videos that complement this technique, ensuring that your sexual health and performance remain strong, reliable, and fully natural for years to come.